Hello YouTube, this is going to be a review on the M249 Saw and a guide to take out the gearbox with the M249 Saw. I've got the first version, so just bear with me on that. If you have the second one, they're a lot alike, just that the barrel and the stock's different. Alright, for those of you who want to know about the Saw, it's very reliable. It's served me very well in airsoft wars. The drum mag I love. It holds 2,500 rounds. Will not stop feeding through, except the fact that sometimes it jams, so I'm getting a new box mag. Something you might want to consider when you're buying this. And what else? Oh yeah, the sights of this thing is just great. I'm thinking of getting the rails on this thing, but that costs like around 50 bucks. I'm not sure, depending on what store you get it from. But I just stay with these sights if you're on a money budget. And the barrel. The inner barrel is not that great, in my opinion. So I'm thinking of extending the outer barrel so I can get a longer inner barrel, which I will get a little silencer thing that will go out about 7 inches, and then extend the inner barrel by buying a new type bore barrel about 650 millimeters. Yes, that's my plan. And I'm also thinking of getting a para stock. I think this is very good. I will keep it after I buy the para stock or not, but I want the para stock because it will serve well in CQB situations, and you can just put it in and out. Alright, so about that, I use this carrying handle a lot. It does not break, but a lot of people say it's very unreliable because they've got the second version of this. Mine just straight away goes right in there and is like on there. You can't move the positions of this thing. It's here forever. So mine's very sturdy if you have the first one, but the second version of this, which is the full stock version, not the para, that one I think it might break. I'm not sure, haven't seen that one, but yes. So how do you take off this barrel? Well, for those of you who have the second version, you might want to take the heat cover off, and then you see this tab right here. You want to push back on it so it springs out, and it exposes the inner barrel and the hop-up unit and the outer barrel. Alright, what we've got here, the hop-up unit. I said before, you see that groove right there? Sorry. Right there. You want that on the bottom when you're pushing it back in, because there's a little groove inside on the bottom also. You can't see it, but I'll show you. What am I going to show you now? Right in there, you can see that. Right there, that groove right there fits in on that groove. So you want that on the bottom. I'll show you. Otherwise it won't fit in. But here, yes, it fits in. Once that's on, take the outer barrel, slide it back on. Put that back down. And yes, and you'll hear a click when you close it. Very hard to do with one hand. Sorry about that. I had to put the outer barrel back on. It takes quite effort. I had to use 2 hands. But when you put it on, make sure you hear a click, otherwise it will not be stable and you can and it can slide back off. So, moving to the middle of the gun, you've got your top cover. You can take it off and replace it with rails if you want by sliding this pin out that way or whatever way. I'll show you that later when I'm taking out the gearbox. But yes, going back to the magazine, it's very good once you've gotten it for like about, I don't know, 1 month. It starts to jam. I don't know what's the problem, but it's jammed pretty many times, like, yeah, a lot. Too many to count. But besides that, it's good. You just take this cover off and it exposes the 2 AA batteries, and you just pour your BBs inside there. 2,500 BBs, said before. One thing you might want to consider, inside there, some BBs might be in there. You might want to take some time, take them out when all your BBs in here are out. Just pour them out. Just clean it out. Some things might be in there. And never use recycled BBs on the ground. There, it just clips on. And you're ready to go. Alright. Then you've got your you've got your charging handle. Mine does not have a spring because I changed my gearbox out for another one, as you can see. I'll be talking about that later. And then, yes, there should be a spring there, but I took mine out. And one thing you might see, like when you have the spring, and you take this off, this thing will go forward because obviously there's a spring pushing it forward. Then you'll say, why isn't the top closing? Well, you see right here, you've got the charging handle too far forward, and it's blocking the top cover from closing. So you just push it back 1/2 inch, and then you push it down, and then you clip these and push in these 2 pins and push down. Yes. Sorry about this. Yeah, sorry. I had to be standing up when I had to do that. So push down, push in 2 pins and let go. It won't come back out. Alright. Next, your pistol grip. Or grip, sorry. Whatever. To take it off, you've got your pin right here, one, and you've got another pin right here. I've actually never tried it before, but I'll show you right now just to demonstrate. Hold on a second, just take a minute. So I've taken out the pin right here, and then I don't know why this thing's not budging to swing out, so I can show you how the trigger is used. It's fairly simple, nothing will break when you do this. So what you do now, push this back in if you want to put it back on, but I said before, you take this pin out if you want this whole thing to come out. But if you just want to take a quick look at it, you just take this out, swing this back. I don't know why mine's not doing that, but I'll get onto that later. So you just push this back down. Oops, wrong way. And should be good. We'll come back out. Very reliable, in my opinion. Alright, moving to the stock of the gun. you've got your 2 pins here to take it off. What you do is just you screw this big knob off, but I'm not going to do that now because I'll be doing that later when taking the gearbox off.